Hey,
Hey,
Ryan.
hey, how's it going?
Hey, I'm so sorry about that.
It's okay. It's
Yeah,
all good.
this,
Right now, I'm just changing my background.
yeah, this is my first time trying out the Zoom thing. So I
That's cool,
want
man.
to try and be like Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Mm,
done.
okay. Mm. Yeah, I kind of like set up my green screen set here at home,
Uh,
so I'm like able to use the backgrounds and what have you
okay.
through Zoom. Trying to be like Tony and his fancy backgrounds.
I mean, how did you like the episode per se?
Well, I watched it today, and like when it was scheduled, like this past Friday to
Yeah.
be on Disney Plus. I actually watched it that night actually,
Oh,
and
wow.
like so like I watched it again the second time. I kind of like wrote notes on it, and like hearing about the idea of like a series for WandaVision, I'm totally like down on that. Anything MCU, I'm so there. And like by like when I like heard of WandaVision, like saw the first two episodes, I totally liked it. It felt like they played jokes and references to like old like 1950s references of I Love Lucy and like Bewitched. I totally like just like that that those jokes because of playing like on old sitcoms.
Yeah.
And
Um,
like bringing it like to a new realm of media today, it's like whoa, they're playing with fire with this. Will this be like a hit or a miss? I'm thinking this could work because like there's like so many like reboot of old TV shows and movies. Like Lethal Weapon was a movie, but like turned into a TV series. That's the only one I can think of back in my head. But like there's Hawaii Five O, old TV show with Magnum PI, Tom Selleck. Then
ah,
like that one has been redone for TV again. I think they're trying to get on the bandwagon with like on that bandwagon of like redoing like rehashing old like moments in the TV history. I totally
okay.
like that. They have like a new spin on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I liked it as well. I thought the two are perfect comedic timing, but I talked with my mother. I liked Paul Bettany a little better because I'm like, why don't we see him in more comedies? Because
Yeah,
he's like very spot on with his timing and his comedic delivery. So, yeah.
I totally agree with you.
So,
I,
yeah. Um, And yeah, another reason why, I mean, yeah, I always wanted to watch this like series that Disney was doing because one, I don't know if they're gonna have individual episodes like on iTunes or whatever. I think not, but yeah, I wanted to try and catch up on this because all of these series are going to be going, gonna go connected to films now. So it's like you'll probably follow along, but you'll miss out on specific details. Um, and
yeah, I can see that. And like I watched the first two, and like I'm thinking I'm kind of curious. Will anyone like do like a screeners type or like a video chat form like on the Marvel series? And like
oh,
when I saw like your post, man, I totally liked it.
oh, thank you. I yeah,
It creates talk, it creates conversation going.
well, yeah, he, I thought Tony would do one along like The Mandalorian, because I mean, season one when it came on, we used to. I mean, he showed it to like TVC Film Club after Film Club before like the screeners, but that was during when we had in class. I thought, yeah, I thought he would pick up on that format and do like a watch party or something to talk about season two. That didn't come to fruition. So, yeah.
He did do something like that. It came up in conversation one time during screeners, and like he was like, "Yeah, we did something like that when school was open," and they kind of like did it like in the forum, I believe. And people like it started small, but later on in time, it casually grew where like people like started like to notice it more.
Oh, okay. Um, yeah.
But it wasn't like widely advertised though.
Yeah. It was like,
It was like on the download.
yeah, you like told BBC Film Club like afterwards, like, yeah, and usually I have but my bus came to pick me up to go home. So yeah, I wanted to say like after because I had like homework and stuff to do. But yeah, I'll be probably spending like some Fridays now watching WandaVision, and then uh, when it's like the season finale. Thank you for posting the schedule online.
Yeah, I kind of like I didn't know about it until I like saw like an ad because you like when it comes to like Facebook, it's always some sort of advertisement or something that
Yeah,
hooks me in. And noticed that, then I like realized, oh, this would be kind of cool for everyone like to know, like for information wise,
yeah,
to follow
because
along.
in the beginning it was supposed to be like 6 episodes, then it grew into 9.
Yeah, I kind of like knew that too. I was like, what? This is awesome. More
So,
episodes, the better, you know. And
so
like the first
yeah,
2 episodes that were released. Sorry, I feel like I'm doing that, Thunderman.
oh, sorry. Yeah,
Go right ahead.
what I plan on doing is before the season finale in March, I plan to like watch them all again, like try and binge watch them. And then, cause yeah, I heard like today or read an article that from Paul Bettany, like it was supposed to evolve into like a full form action like thing at the end. So, but I mean, I like how it's going so far. It reminded me a little of Pleasantville, where
Yeah,
like it started out black and white, but then they added like color to it because you saw the helicopter that was colored, and then I guess the blood on Dottie's hand was colored as well. So, and then yeah, the end is going into like the 70s, so you see everything colorized now.
yeah. They start with a black and white formula, then switch into color. I did see Pleasantville like a long time ago. Like I saw something like on TV or something like one night, so I like watched it. So like I totally understand your reference on Pleasantville, but like I totally like Pleasantville. At the same time, it kind of remind me of that because this kid was like pretty much zaps in himself into this popular TV show or whatever, and it's like one thing leads to the next. It goes from black and white to color. Um, and like I'm thinking, ooh, this is kind of interesting. At the same time, I have a couple of theories on the series, man. One is it's very much like a cross from Pleasantville and Stay Tuned. It could be WandaVision sucked into this different alternate reality through like a TV program, and she's stuck there, and everything's we're seeing is through her eyes. And
Okay,
like that's one theory, and like the other theory is that we like know that Wanda is kind of like has that candid ability to like change reality and bend time. I'm thinking someone like induced her abilities and magnify it by like 10 times so much, and it's like getting out of control. And another one just popped in my head is that she's kidnapped by Hydra or by some sort of villainous organization. I'm hinting Hydra because did you notice the reference in Hydra in the episode?
Yeah, I noticed it uh, during one of the. Yeah, I had the format. I was going to talk about, like, if you had more people, like, what were the best moments or the worst
Yeah,
moments of the show. And I did notice in the commercial, I did notice the little Hydra logo.
I noticed that too. And like, did you ever there? You know those commercials they're like putting out like in and out of the episodes,
Yeah.
and it showed the watch commercial,
Mm-hmm.
Strucker's watch.
Yeah.
Well, Strucker, yeah, Strucker's watch, Baron von Strucker. If I'm saying his first name right, you can
Yeah.
correct me on that.
Yeah. Yeah, like in my introduction, I created like a promo for this. I might do it on movie format, but I grew up collecting comic books. I didn't do a lot with Marvel or DC. I was more of a dark horse kind of guy. I got into like the whole Marvel thing later, like when they started doing like the animated shows, and then the like the movies, like with Blade and the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, and now with the Marvel MCU with Iron Man, they just got the ball running on it, and it looks like they never stopped because it's like a so successful formula. And yeah, every movie so far is like the uh, Kevin Feige mentioned is the Infinity Saga. So it's like another branching out of this with like Phase 4. And Phase 4 was supposed to begin with Black Widow. Um,
Yeah, I heard about that too, and they kind of like shift gears because like on the highlight what's been happening.
yeah, and yeah, I read it might get delayed again, so
Wow.
I I hope not. Um, but yeah, I've got a lot to talk about with WandaVision, and then with Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and then like Loki and What If, and then Hawkeye. I can't wait for Hawkeye.
Yeah, I'm kind of like new to that story with Hawkeye. Because, like, just me as an individual, I grew up a lot with DC Comics. So I'm kind of like a, obviously, comic book nerd, and like, I'm proud of it. And, like, so I kind of like grew up more with DC Comics. And, like, as I like grew older and, like,
Yeah,
I started like branching out to other comics and like Marvel a little bit, but like when it comes to like certain characters in the Marvel universe with the comics, some of them I know and some of them I don't know. Like the Hawkeye story, I know very minimal to none, to at least to say. All I know is Hawkeye is a guy with a bow and arrow. He works with Shield, but I'm sure someone out there in the world probably knows a lot more than I do on Hawkeye. But like I am aware of who Hawkeye is and what his general background is, though. But
yeah,
like I've always grew up like more of a Batman nerd. I was that kind of kid like collecting Batman comics.
yeah. I was more.
I don't think I even have a Marvel comic book. I grew up in the town where I grew up was like in Danville, and they like had like a comic book store. I wasn't like in high school, so I like went over there and hanged out there. And there was this guy there that was like talking about from DC, Marvel, Comics, Dark Horse, and he was like telling me that this is like 20 like 25 years ago at least when I was in high school, and like he was telling me that one day Marvel is going to like start making movies, and they're going to like make Iron Man first. And when it comes to Batman, they're going to be like totally like spin-offs, TV shows for the DC universe. It's like, how do you know all this? I used to work in Hollywood, so let me get this straight, dude. You used to work in Hollywood, and you like run a comic book store. It's like, yeah. Are you like dissing me right? No, I'm not dissing you by any means. I'm just wowed by your load of information. It's like, okay.
Yeah, then yeah, Marvel became like $1 billion like
Enterprise.
company empire. Yeah, so yeah, so I mean I did like WandaVision to start with. I don't know how they're gonna explain uh Vision coming back because
Yeah,
he
that's a stomper for me too.
yeah, he did die in
Endgame. I mean, Infinity War.
Infinity War. Um, yeah, but they did bring Wanda back for Endgame, but it was just for a little bit at the end. So yeah, but I'm kind of surprised that they dropped her Sokovian accent. Um,
Yeah, I noticed that because her accent was strong when I like watched it like the first time around. I'm thinking, where did that accent go?
yeah, so I don't know if they're gonna bring it back towards the end, or I don't know what they're gonna do with the accent. Um, but I kind of got it because I mean it was supposed to be in the style of the 50s and 60s and the TV shows. So
Different time periods.
yeah, so yeah, but yeah,
I think there's a reason behind why there's no accent because it kind of like got me thinking about it more just now. Maybe the world that she's in, it could be like you don't have like an accent, and like when she's out of this world, it's just a theory that like her accent could come back. But like I feel like they did that for like a reason or a purpose.
because
Just a thought. But it's like more of like a theory than anything else.
yeah, that's yeah, interesting. Because like I said in my opening intro, this is going to tie into uh, Doctor Strange because Elizabeth Olsen is going to be in that film also, and so I don't know how that's gonna tie in as of yet. I mean, it's way too early in the series um, as of right now. Um, but I hope, I mean, they explain it more because, uh, I mean, this is getting great so far. I mean, yeah, we're only in the first two episodes. Um, and I think we'll know more like by the back half of it. Um,
I feel the
episode,
same way.
yeah, like 4 to 9.
Yeah, because it feels like they're trying not to like overload us with like so much information. They're trying to like ease it in through. I feel like they're going to do the same thing on that. Like, how is this going to tie in with Doctor Strange, Strange of the Multiverse? Multiverse. Now I'm like losing my speech because it's a tongue twister saying like that whole title. But
Yeah,
like I feel like at one point I heard like it was supposed to start with Falcon and Winter Soldier, then like end with WandaVision. Between that and Loki, from what I've heard from rumors online. But like, I feel like they're going to like you were saying, man. I feel like they're going to like tie that in later in the episodes. But like, I feel like there's going to be some sort of connection. It feels like someone's going to say something or reference something in a way that's going to be so subtle. Like, oh, we're going to have that moment like, oh, okay. Doctor Strange connection.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah, I'm all out. So yeah, I just had a little thing playing. I did I didn't know what I was gonna call this, so I called it like the movie show right off the bat because I mean I know it's not a movie. We're discussing like TV, but um, between this and Squanos and the DVC Film Club, I'm well, I was really into movies like when I was a kid, and uh, and where I had before was the movie show. So I took that from a needle diamond song and just ran with it. So because I one of my parents uh got a needle diamond song and she's like, I think I found a song that totally suits you. And so I just ran with that. So the movie show is going to be the title of this like YouTube or pot or whatever podcast, whatever thing until um, I get the name changed. But
Sound like you're not married to the movie shop. You're like working with it. It's like a working title.
yeah, so yeah,
Hey,
so
it works because like watching WandaVision, it totally felt like a TV show and a movie rolled into one.
Alex, okay, I get you. So yeah,
But
yeah,
like I can't like think of like any ideas like so in the moment. But like if I think of something, I'll send it off to you. As far as like ideas running.
so yeah, my
But I like the movie show title.
so yeah, my thing when I started this was I kind of was playing with the format in the way that Tony does his like scoring notes thing. Um,
Yeah.
the overall thoughts of the episodes, either the best moments or like best or worst, like what you liked, what didn't you like, and again that might change or vary between episodes until we get to the kind of like the finale. Um, and um, then I was playing on the idea on what are your predictions for like later episodes on, okay, what do you think the direction of WandaVision is going to head into as we get down the road to future episodes?
Um, I feel like as far as like predictions seen like right now from like the first two episodes, I feel like the first episode was like the setup, and the second episode I felt like it was like the follow up from that. I feel like they're starting us the viewers off small. That way the information is not overloading. As far as like my own predictions where it might lead into, um, I feel like they created this world where we see Wanda and Vision like entering this like black and white world. I feel like that's just like a start. I feel like they're going to start with the black and white. What we see Vision and Wanda in this world. I feel like they're going to like start like as the time periods shift and change, like what we saw like in the second episode, where everything changed from like black and white to color. I feel like foreshadowing it, I feel like they're going to do that every time there's like a time change. Going from like the 60s to the 70s, then like when the 70s hit ends with the to the 80s, I feel like they're going to do that cosmic visual change with the visual effects. I feel like I feel like that's what they're going to do when they change each time period with
Cool.
the colors. and the background and the production design shifting from like the different eerie colors as it changes. That visual effect, I totally dig.
Oh yeah, the end ball. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Where it's kind of like purpley and
Yeah,
yellowy, fixating like
yeah,
lines.
fate and yeah. So yeah, I kind of like that.
I feel like that's going to be like a regular thing.
Oh yeah, I totally agree with you down the line. Um, yeah, so I'm looking at my time wall into this. Yeah, I think I'm
It's all
on
good.
like 40-minute time limit on the like Zoom because like I'm on like the lower pause setting, so I can expand this to like an hour if you want, and um, I'll try to make it like every either Monday, or I mean Wednesday, or like Friday or the weekend, uh, depending on how school goes for me. But I would like to make it either on Wednesday or Saturday.
Well, you are the hostess with the mostest, my man. So I
Oh,
feel like you kind of like got like the powers that be on that one. As far as like my own scheduling, I'm easy. I'm flexible.
okay, yeah,
So you don't have to worry about me.
and yeah, I mean when film club comes back. If we have film club, I might advertise just to try and get more people on, and I don't know. I had other people that weren't film club members, so I might probably get them added on as well later. But let's see who shows up.
Hey, my chops to you for doing a Marvel talk on the WandaVision. Really, my chops to you. Boom.
Oh, okay. I
That's a
I
compliment.
I think I might have a name for my next one. Um, so I'll give my props to you because I think I have a great name for my next one when we were talking about that. So
Gotcha.
yeah, uh, let me try and sign off early by saying thank you, Ryan, for being my first participant. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna get any more to this like 9-week cycle, or like various cycles I'm gonna do. But yeah, thank you for being my first guinea pig or guest.
Anytime. Just as long as you don't give me a serial number, like 0008 or like a six-figure digit number, then I'm good. I'm
Um,
pretty good with that stuff. I'm being a guinea pig.
all right. Um, so yeah, I guess I'll sign off
And
now. And
gotcha.
yeah,
Marvel out. See you next time, man.
all right, Marvel out.
Marvel
That
out.
be all. That be the end card thing.
Got it. Later.
Got it, little man. And thank you for coming to my first meeting. I know it wasn't a success like I hoped with, but hopefully I would like to have more people on the next few weeks. So um, I know my time limit's almost over at my force, so uh, I could go over or under my time limit. So, but I'm gonna stop here for now. So, this is Chris Walker, Marvel out, and I'll see you guys later.